Imagine the climax of a movie where a group of friends must fuse together to defeat a powerful villain, only to find themselves powerless against his final transformation. Picture this: our heroes, Max, Scotty, Noah, Derek, and Josh, tap into a once-in-a-lifetime scientific miracle discovered by Zach, the cranker of Hoons. They merge into a single entity, the mighty Gilgamesh, and put up a fierce fight against the formidable Director Jonesy. But, just as victory seems within their grasp, Director Jonesy morphs into an even more threatening form, the fair weather friend. The tables turn, the tide shifts, and our heroes find themselves on the back foot. And just when all seems lost, Blake, a friend turned foe, finds redemption. He takes the ultimate plunge, sacrificing himself to save his friends, and in a surprising twist, he defeats the villain using the power of a potent bong rip. Doesn't it sound like an epic roller coaster of emotions? Now let's delve into the characters' roles. Our protagonists are 5 friends: Max, Scotty, Noah, Derek, and Josh. Max, the team's strategist, is known for his sharp intellect and analytical mind. His unparalleled problem-solving ability often leads the group out of the most complex predicaments. He's expected to leverage these skills in his anticipated face-off with Dr. Coombs. Scotty, the muscle, is powered by his brute strength and determination. His relentless drive is second to none, making him a formidable opponent for General Reno. Noah, the moral compass, keeps the group grounded with his wisdom and compassion. Despite his peaceful nature, he's prepared to stand his ground against his former friend Blake. Derek, the wild card, keeps everyone on their toes with his unpredictable moves. His unorthodox methods will surely prove a challenge for King Bodhi. Lastly, we have Josh, the tech whiz. His unsurpassed knowledge of technology and quick thinking are expected to give him an edge against Mrs. Tutt. Together, they form a tightly knit team, each member bringing unique strengths to the table. Their camaraderie and mutual respect lay the foundation for their eventual fusion into the powerful entity known as Gilgamesh. This fusion, a scientific marvel discovered by their ally, Zach, the cranker of Hoons, combines the skills, strengths, and personalities of each member into one formidable force. These are our heroes, ready to face any challenge. But what about the villains they are up against? Scene script. Enter the discount Sinister Six: King Bodhi, Dr. Coombs, Mrs. Tutt, General Reno, Director Jonesy, and the friend-turned-villain Blake. King Bodhi, a mastermind of manipulation, will face a showdown with Derek, whose loyalty and strength will be tested. And then there's Dr. Coombs, a villain with a venomous intellect, set to duel with Max in a battle of wits and courage. Next up, the cunning Mrs. Tutt, with her ability to control minds. Her adversary, Josh, will need to rely on his resilience and quick thinking to thwart her plans. Meanwhile, General Reno, a combat veteran with a ruthless streak, will engage in a fierce fight with Scott, who's known for his strategic mind and unyielding spirit. The friend-turned-foe Blake will face Noah in a clash of old friendships and new enmities. It's a battle that will test the bonds that once held them together. Last but not least, Director Jonesy, the puppeteer of the discount Sinister Six. His ultimate showdown is with none other than Gilgamesh, a fusion of our protagonist's best qualities. It's a battle of epic proportions, a clash between the embodiment of unity and the epitome of division. With these formidable foes, the stakes couldn't be higher. But we also have some side characters who play crucial roles. Aiden H., Aiden T., Ulysses, and Zach, the cracker of Hoons, are the side characters who provide vital support to our protagonists. These characters are the unsung heroes of Elder Gods, Infinity War. They're the backbone that supports our main characters, the glue that holds the team together. Aiden H. and Aiden T., for example, are the brains behind the operation. They're the strategists, the planners, the ones who keep the team one step ahead of the discount Sinister Six. Ulysses, on the other hand, is the heart of the team. He's the emotional center, the one who keeps the team grounded and reminds them of what they're fighting for. His empathy and compassion are the driving forces behind many of their decisions. And then there's Zach, the cracker of Hoons. His role is crucial. His scientific discovery, the ability to fuse the protagonists into a single entity named Gilgamesh, is the game changer. It's the ace up their sleeve, the one thing they have that the discount Sinister Six doesn't. Zach's discovery turns the tide of the battle, enabling the protagonist to defeat Director Jonesy in an epic showdown. These side characters, while not leading the charge, play pivotal roles in the unfolding drama. Their contributions, their actions, their decisions shape the course of the story. They are the unsung heroes, the silent warriors. Even though they are not in the front lines, their contributions are key to the story. So here's a quick summary of our predictions. In Elder Gods: Infinity War, we predict an epic showdown between our protagonists and the Discount Sinister Six. Our protagonists, Max, Scotty, Noah, Derek, and Josh, will each face off against a member of the Discount Sinister Six in climactic battles. Max will take on Dr. Coombs, Derek will clash with King Bowdy, Josh will challenge Mrs. Tutt, Noah will grapple with Blake, and Scott will square off against General Reno. The final battle, however, will be against Director Jonesy. But our heroes aren't going into this fight unprepared. Thanks to the scientific genius of Zach, the cranker of Hoons, the protagonists will fuse together into a single powerful entity, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh will defeat Director Jonesy in a one-sided battle, but the victory will be short-lived. Director Jonesy will rise again, transforming into his ultimate form, Fairweather Friend. With the ability to fuse into Gilgamesh exhausted, the situation will seem dire. But in a surprising twist, Blake, who had previously turned against his friends, will regain his senses. He'll make the ultimate sacrifice, taking Director Jonesy and flying them both into the sun, powered by a powerful bong rip. In the wake of this sacrifice, our heroes will mourn Blake's loss, reminiscing about their past. They, along with the side characters, will each find their own happy ending. Remember, these are just predictions. The real thrill is in watching the movie and experiencing the journey firsthand.